Hey everybody, welcome back to Russian Fishing 4. We are at the Norwegian Sea, continuing our grind for silver. We were going a couple episodes at 75. We had an episode at 80. Today we're going to start off at the 55. Same setup. So, hope you guys are doing well. Let's see how it goes here. So far, we haven't been catching a lot of Atlantic herring. They bite the shrimps, which we've got set up, but we haven't had a lot of luck with them. We didn't catch very many of them at the 75 or the 80, so maybe the 55 will be if we can get us a trophy. We are dealing with some weather here on the sea. Something small here. This rain is really coming down. Small haddock there. Another small one here. Non-marker cusk. Not what we're looking for. bigger one here. Maybe a safe. It's a small one. We'll turn him into some fish chunks. Another little safe. Unfortunately, those aren't worth much other than bait. If you can get them over 3 kg, you might be able to get a order for them, cafe order. But other than that, they're not worth a lot. Good thing about the sea is the shallower the hole that you are catching fish in, the less retrieval time you have, but sometimes there's different fish in the deeper areas. A little better haddock, but not great. We're definitely getting some action with this setup. I haven't changed it. Another marine skill point, which is fantastic. We're getting those fairly consistently. It seems like we're trying to get to that 100%. Then we can be able to get bottom rods, heavy boat rods. We don't have the money for a bigger reel or a nice rod probably, but we're getting there. Once I went through all the 2025 challenges, I burned all my cash down to about $4,000. So I'm almost double that since I've been here at the sea grinding the last few episodes. We're making some silver and we're getting some decent XP, so dusk. Sounds like my computer's shifting gears here. Something small here, either a non-marker or maybe a very small species like a herring, sardine, something. Blue whiting, at least it's a marker. There's a nice one, a pollock. few haddocks here. Markers, but nothing. They're really not worth that much silver, I think. Or I don't think. Alright. We got something here. Go ahead and risk it for a biscuit here. Probably just a safe, which I feel like we're safe on. We're locking the reel. We'll keep an eye on it if it starts getting too crazy. We'll try not to break something today. I'm pretty good at it though. Not that big. It was just pulling some drag out right off the rip, but hasn't really done much since I locked it. Just a little bit of a safe there, 11 kg. Nothing too crazy we can't handle. Whiting. We were catching some nice whitings out at the 75. Nothing too impressive at the 75 or the yet, or nothing at the 80 that was impressive, and nothing impressive at the 55 yet. We're catching some nice whitings over at the 75. I'm sure most of you know, but if we're saying a 75-meter hole, we're talking about these different markers on the map. So 34, 41, 75, 80, 55. That's what we mean by, just in case you don't know. Most people are going to know, especially if you play the game. Starting to hit some bigger ones here. Maybe this one's a safe too, but starting to get a little bigger size. Not a bad thing. We're hitting them on the way down too, so we're not having to wait that long on the drop. They will add up to decent silver if you can get them up over 10 kg. non-marker blue whiting. We could be getting these 5-6 kg pollocks, would be doing a lot better. Seems like the rain has stopped. We can get our comfort level back up here a little bit. A lot more safe in the 55 than we were catching in the other two spots, for sure. Guys, I hope you're staying warm wherever you're at. It's winter here in Ohio. It's been a little better recently, but we've had a lot of ice this year so far. And we had really about a week and a half of really, -0 temperatures, but we're starting to get above freezing during the day now. So hopefully soon we'll be able to start doing some IRL fishing again. If you're missing the summertime, you can check out some of the IRL videos on the channel there. It was pretty new to recording last year, trying to use a GoPro and stuff, and we were just having some issues. So this year, I went ahead and upgraded my phone, got a stand for my phone, and we'll try to do better videos this year. Also, IRL this year, we are planning on getting I've got a small boat that my son and I can use. And looking forward to that. Guys, there's going to be a lot of things that happen in your life that are discouraging, but the more things seem to go against you, you're probably doing the right things. Um, you just got to try to stay positive as you can, get through it, try to find something that you can ease your mind with, like watching videos or a funny movie, do some IRL fishing, play some video games, whatever you can do to relieve some of that bullschlacke, so just try to remain positive and keep doing what you think is best for you and your family. That's all you can do. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Just remember that. And there's a lot of people out there that give up and don't even try. And we all go through those phases where that's how we feel, but you may not know it, but there's a lot of people counting on you. And if you think you're the only person, there's no one counting on you or no one involved with you, then shoot me a message, because it's not good to feel that way. We'll support each other the best we can. Sometimes things go easy, sometimes they go tough. If it's going too easy, then good for you. It doesn't go that way for most people. Sometimes it feels like the harder you work at it, the harder it gets. But again, you're going to get resistance. There's going to be negative people in the world. Just, again, do what you feel is best for you. If you've got someone that you can ask advice of, please do. Try to find you someone that you can reach out to. That helps a lot. People won't know you need help if you don't say something to them, or they won't understand the stress you're feeling. It's okay to talk about it. I'm pretty lucky. I got a son. He keeps me motivated. I really don't talk to him about drama and things like that. I try to protect him from a lot of that stuff. But, you got to find someone you can talk to about that stuff if you're that overwhelmed. It's not easy, but it's doable. You can do it. You can do it. Just like we're going to try to get a trophy today. We can do it. Doesn't mean we're going to, but we can. It could happen at any moment. Just like the other day and a couple videos ago, if you haven't seen it, go back and check it out. We're using this exact same setup. And then bam, 44 kg swordfish. Craziness. Craziness. That's why I like IRL fishing and even in game fishing. It's really, until you get it in, you just don't know what you've hooked into. Sometimes you get spooled, you get broke off, you break a reel, and you're like, man, that could have been a, 500 kg Greenland shark. You don't know. You just don't know. Could have been the Loch Ness monster. That's what makes it exciting. I live in Ohio, so I kind of know what species, depending on what I'm using to fish with, what baits, I can narrow down what my catches could be, but the size is the variable. I've seen people catch 47-pound flathead catfish on a night crawler. You know, not expecting it. I've been bass fishing and hooked into a muskie. 50-inch muskie. It's a lot different than hooking into a 2-pound bass. Keeps it exciting. Oh, that's a small one. It's a nice fish, but it's a small one, unfortunately. We want one of those. We like those 5 kg or bigger. Usually when I get to the bottom, guys, I just tighten up my line a little bit, give it a couple taps, and usually right away, on this setup especially with the tiny fish and the shrimps, I usually get a fish almost immediately. Now it seems to be a little slower here at night, but still not a long time there. We're starting to see day break there. Looking for Gandalf to come over the horizon from the east to help us fight the evil of Saruman or Sauron. Or both, I guess, in that situation. Yeah, I keep waiting on the Lord of the Rings map so we can fish at Helm's Deep, I just started clicking it and had a fish immediately. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me a fish I desire. This reel sounds like it's putting in work. It's probably damaged. It's probably got some damn old 44 kg swordfish. Alright, another marine scale. It's just not healthy for an 18 kg reel. Let's be honest. 12%, yeah. Sometimes it's cheaper to buy another one than it is to fix them. This is very small. 30 in the keep net. We do have some non-markers. I'm not sure where we're at on record time here. I'll have to check it. I got a monitor down. And I'm trying to still be productive, but I'm trying to check some stuff out before I just buy a new one, because I feel like it might just be the cable. Oh, good. We're only at 40 minutes, so we still got 20 minutes to give us about an hour. Just had a hot chocolate. Another small one here. Non-marker haddock, no bueno. Might be our best fish of the day right there, maybe. Alright, back-to-back pollocks. I like it. I like it, especially if they're biting very close to the surface. My stomach is making all kinds of noise. I haven't eaten today. I'm going to have dinner here in about an hour. Sometimes when you work night shift, your schedule gets all out of whack. It's daytime now, so I've got my schedule flipped around here a little bit. And I didn't eat when I should have. I slept instead, and now it's too late to eat because I want to have dinner here in a few, so I don't want to eat a snack on something an hour before dinner. I'm just going to wait. So, just tough it out. A lot of noises coming from it. It's like, feed me. Not sure if we're still in the track here. Looks like we did stop. Let's be right on the edge of the 55 here. There's our biggest haddock of the day. Still, I don't think this one's worth that much silver. We'll see. I'll try to remember to check it specifically. That one's right on the surface there. Oh, he got away. It's unfortunate. Yeah, this one seems smaller. Definitely smaller. Come on, flying fish. Another marine point. We are crushing it on marine skill today. That's a pretty nice mackerel. We have been catching quite a few trophies with this setup of mackerels. I think 2 in the last 4 or 5 days. One of the easier trophies to get overall. It's just catching them. Catching them. been using some fillets today. This might be a haddock. It's got a little size to it, but it's not crazy. Should be a marker, whatever it is. Oh, it's actually a nicer fish than I thought. Worth a little more silver and XP. Usually, guys, if you see something that's worth a lot of XP, it's going to be decent for the part of silver, usually. It's a good rule of thumb. Another non-marker haddock. Mackerel. Very small one here. Probably a non-marker. That's a marker, barely. Call it deep. Deep as shit. If you're going to catch them like that small, you want them right at the surface. At least you don't put a lot of time into them. another marine skill point. Another herring, but not a marker. A lot of these sace we're going to chop up. Turn them into baits. There we go, 15K XP. Alright guys, we're probably getting close to an hour here. We got 53 in the keep net. Let's see how it goes here. I will double check it one more time just to make sure. I want to check our money made in for the hour. Let's take a look at it here. Yep, we're at about an hour and 2 minutes here. I'm going to relog. Give me 1 second. Guys, don't forget to make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate you. Just take a second here. We'll relog. See if we got any cafe orders. Always. Guys, you know, you can just call the sub in if you're not worried about any, if you know you don't have any cafe orders or whatever, you can just call the sub in. Sell your fish right then and there and just quit. Or you can drive the boat back to the dock if you want, but that's a very, very long process. And you're still going to be burning up your boat ticket while you're doing that. Alright. Let's see how it goes here. Didn't get any of that. Oh, wait. 93 silver. We got the haddock order. We got the European one. Didn't get the sardines this time. That was more at the 75. Alright. What was that, 74? I do by price. So that one herring was the most valuable fish that we caught. And then so what we're going to do is we're going to take all these ones that are not worth even a dollar. And even this one probably. I'm going to turn that into fish food. That's still 420. So about 500 silver for the hour. Again, if you're doing that on a 5-hour rental, you're getting your money back. We didn't lose any gear. We had some wear and tear, but again, we're creeping up there. We're going to turn this stuff into. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can do a few of the really large fillets there. Huge fillets. We got 4 left, so let's do a couple of these. There's only 2. This one should be 10. Alright guys, I do appreciate you as always. Don't forget to check out the channel. Until next time, have fun fishing. I'm out of here.